Hello. Welcome back to another great episode of Facts and Stats. You have your original four hosts, Errol Jr., Keem, Q, and Mark. And we're here to just talk more sports with y'all, per usual. We
Yo,
drop multiple episodes a week. You can also listen out on the Anchor app, all streaming platforms, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Spotify, wherever. Um, and also, if you're watching this video on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and give us feedback on how we can improve our show, our podcast, and what we've been doing so far. But we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it today. I think we're gonna start it off with I'm gonna say legendary because that was a legendary first quarter. That was a legendary first half. Tyreek Hill. So I got a
mm,
question for all y'all. Because I remember when we first started off this podcast, probably about episode 5 or 6, we had a couple guests come on and debate if Tyreek Hill was a top 5 wide receiver, top 10 wide receiver. Key Mark, y'all probably remember that. Um,
yeah, I remember that.
yeah, so this man Tyreek Hill, like, stat line was crazy. It was crazy. So I have a question to all y'all. Keem, I'm gonna go ahead and start with you. Where do you rank Tyreek Hill as a wide receiver in today's game? Is he number one? Is he top five? What? Talk to me.
I'm gonna put number one. I say he in the top 10. Definitely, you got to give him respect as a number one receiver for that Chiefs team because he's obviously the best receiver on that team. But to put him in that top five category, I'm gonna say no. And the reason why I'm gonna say no, I mean it's not really hard, but I look into the receiver position more than just speed or whatever. I look into the route running ability, to create separation, good hands, and all that. And don't get me wrong, Tyreek Hill is definitely he's a big playmaker. Don't get me wrong, but
Mm-hmm.
it's still like five legit receivers I take over him. But as far as like speed, I'm gonna say he run like a 4.1. Ain't no way he run like a 4.2. He fast as a motherfucker. You can't keep up with him going straight at all. Like so, yeah, man. He definitely a problem when it comes to that like that
I,
nine route for real.
but
But
so I got a
he
question for you
definitely
real. I got a
okay.
question for you real quick. How can't you rank him like top one, top three though? Like, I understand everyone has the usual top three. Your Julio, Michael Thomas, Hopkins, or your Julio, Adams, Hopkins, where however you want to go. But if you look at Tyreek Hill
Mm-hmm.
last 4 games, 4 for 98, 9 and 113, 11 and 102, 13 and 269. And then on top of that,
Mm,
that's 8 touchdowns in the last 4 games. That's more than what people's going to
Right,
have in the whole season. So, like, how can you not give him
right.
that type of respect? Because none of those other wide receivers can replicate that.
no, that's facts. That's facts. You got some that can, but it's like gotta have the luxury, of course, Pat Mahomes and all that, and then he definitely can take you off the top for real. But it's like one of those situations where, and I'm gonna kind of throw another receiver, like going back then. You seeing another probably a better version of Deshaun Jackson.
Mm.
Deshaun Jackson, they was calling him, the best receiver, but when it comes to longevity and all that, speed starts to decrease.
Okay, so
So,
all right,
but
my question to you, King. So you're telling me if Tyreek Hill wasn't on the Chiefs and you throw in a Brandon Cooks or you throw in a
no, no,
Hollywood,
no, 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 no. I'm
right?
not
So
saying my fault, my fault. But I'm not saying Pat Mahomes the reason because obviously he was doing that before Pat Mahomes. But he's more of a like a specialist for real, like a flex. Like he can punt return, kick return. You can put him at anywhere. He's a threat. He's a pure athlete. That's what I would call him, a pure athlete on the football field for real.
okay,
That's how I would put him is. But it's like receiver. It's like I don't know. I'll still take some receivers over him. It's not a lot, but I definitely take like a few
okay,
like over him.
Respect.
respect. Mark, talk to me. Is Tyreek Hill the number one wide receiver in the game today? If not, is he top five, and where do you rank him?
Well, I ain't gonna say number one, but I will put him in the top five though. I will put him in the top five.
So
Just
what makes him not number
because
one though?
I would say well, because he doesn't do that. He wouldn't give me that every game. He wouldn't give me that exact effort well, not effort, but he wouldn't give me them stats every game where like you get 10 receptions. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Other than that, he's not up there with like I wouldn't say like Stephon Diggs. He wouldn't be up there with what I'm saying, Julio, of course. He wouldn't be up there with DeAndre Hopkins, but I feel like he's right behind him.
Okay, but you say he don't give you that. He leads the league in receiving yards though. Like, so what is he not
Right.
giving you? You know?
See, that's the thing though. That's the thing. It's easy to say that he could be number one just because he gets his yards after catch. He gets, what I'm saying, he gets
Mhm.
his big plays. But when we get to like, what I'm saying, clutch third downs and stuff that you might be able to get him the ball, but if you got a big receiver, big cornerback on him, 9 out of 10, the cornerback might have a better advantage on him once he stop the speed. You know what I'm saying? Get a jam up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, if you're not like somebody like Keenan Allen, who I could just throw him the ball any type of way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Inside, I can throw him outside. You know what I'm saying? And I know he's gonna get the ball. I know he's gonna catch it.
Because not to cut you off, but it's like Tyreek Hill. Everybody knows he's a straight line guy.
That's right, exactly.
So it's like once that speed decreases and once you get older, you gotta have the ability to run routes as a receiver. And sometimes like they so used to the speed just burning people, like they forget just the basics. It's hard for them to get to the basics for when they get older. So
exactly.
Okay.
I put Metcalf up there honestly before I put Tyreek for some reason. I just feel like Metcalf just feel like he complete wide receiver right now, man. Speed, size, physicality, all that.
Okay, respect. I like that. Metcalf over Tyreek. I like that. Q. Last but not least, talk to me. Is Tyreek Hill the number 1 wide receiver in football right now?
Right now, no, but he can be. I think he can be. His I know he had the luxury of playing with Kyler Murray and like Akeem said earlier, that really is a luxury. But
Pat Mahomes.
What I said.
Kyler Murray.
You're thinking about Murray.
Oh wow!
Cars, man.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna get to him. Don't worry.
I know that's why I messed it up like that, because I'm just like, oh, we lost 2 in a row. But nah, Tyreek Hill, Pat Mahomes, that is a luxury, and I think his route running and his technique, I think it's gotten better. Like it's increased.
I agree.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And he's still young, and this dude is really like a lightning fast dude. Like no one else at his position is hanging with him when it comes to speed. So I think if he could improve those little things and get to the point to where he's a very solid route runner and a reliable third down back, then he can be the number one receiver in the league.
Okay, I respect that. So quick question to all three of y'all, popcorn style: do the Chiefs repeat this year?
Yup, sure do.
I don't see how you could say no.
100%. You got Le'Veon Bell, where that running back that's just stacked on type of every area they got, and they got the best tight end. So I don't see how you can stop them.
Facts. King, you ain't say nothing. Talk to me.
I have a feeling they might get upset in the playoffs. I just have a feeling.
Ooh.
By who?
And say if the Raiders do make it, the Raiders is really the only team that got the blueprint on it.
But the Raiders just got whooped by the Falcons. I don't even want to talk about them.
I'm hip, but still, it's like when they go against the Chiefs, it's always different.
Yeah,
it's always different. That's what I'm saying. They're the only team. If they so happens to play them the third time, they the only team that has the blueprint on it.
Okay, respect.
Championship game, I don't see them folding against the Raiders.
Yeah.
But if they don't get past, if they do get past the Raiders, they win it. Yeah, they repeat.
Okay, so another topic that I want to talk to y'all about, and it's funny to me. Couple episodes ago, Q said, "Oh, we're going to the Super Bowl." They were the intro on the previous episode and all that. Now we've seen the Cardinals drop 2 games. Kyler Murray just threw for 170 against the Patriots, and they pretty much just lose the game.
Lost to Cam Newton.
Q, I'm gonna start with you. What's your thoughts on the Cardinals so far and Murray's struggles?
Hey man, it happens sometimes. I mean, of course, that's not what I like to see. I don't like that they lost 2 in a row. I don't like that because we already lost 2 in a row early in the season. I don't know, this team, for some reason, it feels like this team kind of plays up and down to their competition. Like they'll lose to teams like they'll lose to Detroit, they'll lose to the Patriots, they'll lose to teams that they really should be beating, but then we'll see them play great games against the the teams we won. Like we beat Buffalo, we beat Seattle and all that, even though they just beat us. So I don't know, but I'm hoping that it's just a little rut. I don't think we'll lose 3 in a row. I highly doubt that. Now, if we lose 3 in a row, then we're really gonna have a problem. But I I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with Kyler. I'm not.
I think that shoulder is something serious.
Yeah, it probably is,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. We just gonna have to see at this point now. I don't want to hit the panic button yet. But if they lose three, like if they lose this game against
The
who's this
Rams.
we play the Rams? Oh yeah, and that's a big game too. Matter of fact, next game I think that's really going to show what's up.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. King, talk to me. What's your thoughts on Kyler Murray's struggles as of late?
I mean, he was playing well, but at the same time, I wasn't about to be on a little hype MVP train or whatever so-called people was starting to think or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's kind of the same thing what you see with a lot of running quarterbacks for real. And like I said from like a few episodes, that O-line is going to play a big factor. Like once you start having people that can run with you, and instead of you just staying in the pocket, and also they kind of keying in on D Hop, even though D Hop's still going to do his thing, double team no matter what. But it's like if you take away his big target or whatever, and you take away his ability to run, and I'm not saying like him not be like, I'm saying like if you keep up with him, if you spy, you got a linebacker that can keep up with him, it's gonna be hard to beat teams. That's not gonna last forever. And like every other running quarterback, teams are gonna pick up on it. So they still have a lot to work on that side, especially on the defensive side as well.
Okay, okay. Respect, respect. Mark, talk to me. What's your thoughts on Kyler Murray's struggles?
Well, I knew there wasn't gonna be no Super Bowl team, man. I knew that even when they was winning, I knew I knew something was gonna happen. And it was gonna get shaky. But I think like I said, I think that the injury, I think the injury is bothering him. Like I did say that. I think that is bothering him right now. He's not really looking like he was beginning of the season.
Mm-hmm.
The target's not really getting there with D Hop. I mean, he's still going to try to ball out as much as he can. Even if he get double team, he's still going to try to get the ball to him. But I don't know. And the defense is looking a little shaky. They making a lot of mistakes down the stretch.
Yeah.
Pat P
Simmons,
need to go.
Pat P getting cooked for the almost the whole season, honestly. Almost the whole season. I've been seeing a lot of people have been getting him, you know what I'm saying, cooking him on the field. But yeah, I think it's just the whole team right now. They're just having a bad I don't know what to call it really, but I feel like they're gonna shake out of it. Yeah, they're gonna shake out of it eventually, but they're not gonna be Super Bowl team right now, not this year.
Okay, respect. The next topic that I got for y'all. So as you all know, the Ravens went through a COVID outbreak. Over 15 players got tested positive for the virus, and now it's no Lamar Jackson as of tomorrow. The good news is since the game is tomorrow now, J.K. Dobbins and Mark Ingram can play, but still no Lamar Jackson, no Mark Andrews, and many other players. So what's y'all thoughts on like the Ravens season so far? If these players have to miss multiple games, and do they miss the playoffs or what?
Yeah, they missed the playoffs. They do, and it's like it's already hurting that that y'all like need more pieces to build, and on top of that, y'all losing 15 players, and then I heard they ain't practiced really since the Titans.
Yeah.
They ain't practiced like a couple weeks. So yeah, I think y'all gonna probably not tank, but it's like y'all just gonna probably do what y'all can for the rest of the season for real. I don't think y'all playoff chances are there anymore
Y'all
for real.
gonna fall off.
Okay.
Man.
Talk to me, Mark.
Yeah, y'all about to fall off bad. It's sad to see. Just because, you know what I'm saying, from last year, y'all was doing so good. Now it's kind of like y'all taking 10 steps back type of thing.
I like that, though. Like, I like that we don't got the hype around us no more because I feel like that hype, like, messed up our season. All that dancing and woo, big trust and all. Like, I feel
too much expectation.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that. I loved it. Don't get me wrong. I loved it in the moment. Prisoner of the moment. Of course, that's everybody. Look at Q. He says Cardinals were going to Super Bowl.
We still do. Don't think we can't go through a little rough patch. We ain't in the playoffs yet.
But I actually still love our playoff chances. Like we had the Steelers. Honestly, I don't think we're going to win that game. Cowboys, Browns, who we whooped, Jaguars, Giants, and Bengals. Like so, it's going to be 10-6 at worst, 11-5 at best.
And we ain't sweet though. I'll tell you that we ain't sweet.
Oh no! Respect. We gonna get to y'all. We gonna get to y'all. That's the next topic. But respect. I just love our chance, and I feel like since we don't got that hype around us now, we actually can go into the playoffs if we make the playoffs with that win now mentality. You know, lock in, focus, no none of that extra hype that we had last year. That's just my opinion on it. Q, talk to me though. No, what's your thoughts on the Ravens going forward? You know, the COVID situation, no Lamar tomorrow, and everything like that.
Imagine if they come out Wednesday and win without Lamar.
I know.
That would be crazy to me because you already
RG3
know
turned the
what
clock back, man.
Robert.
Hey yo, that'd be wild for real.
If that happens, would that make Lamar look bad?
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna say it'll make them look bad, but it'll definitely make people, talk about it because you already know how people gonna do. They just looking for something. So off rip, they win. You already gonna see it. You gonna see it all over the sports shows. Oh, it's Lamar the issue with the Ravens.
Yeah, that's true. That's exactly how it's gonna go.
I don't see Robert Griffin beating the Steelers. God,
really don't.
Crazier things have happened.
Robert Griffin, man.
Hey, it's 2020. It's 2020. Anything possible.
Still got the same weapons out there.
Imagine RG3 mess around, go out there, and make all them receivers look good. Oh man!
Hey, look, RG3 probably look for his weapons better than Lamar was. Honestly, Lamar put his head down too fast.
Yeah.
I'm not
gonna saying that. It's definitely 2020, man. We did see Nate Robinson get knocked out Saturday, so it can happen, man.
Oh my god, bro!
We didn't want to count that.
It can happen,
right?
That don't even belong to the NBA.
Nah, for real. But
what happened with that one?
Nate down bad.
We gonna take it to the next topic. So as of right now, the Giants did win another game on Sunday. They're now on a 3-game winning streak, atop of the NFC East. Shout out to Mark. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with you. Do you think y'all make the playoffs and win the division, or are you just sort of kind of going with the flow?
I'm just taking it game by game because, like, we just seen Daniel Jones tweak his hamstring, so he might be out for 2-3 games. I don't know. I mean, I feel like Colt McCoy, he could do a little something as long as he don't try to press the issue and try to throw deep balls every now and then. I feel like we just play into the system and keep going that run game with Wayne Gallman. We might have a chance to, sneak in the playoffs and defend, for our division, but like I said, we're taking it game by game.
Okay.
Hopefully that defense can stay healthy.
Respect. Keem, talk to me on the Giants. Is that the team you have winning the division?
Nah,
Keem had the Eagles.
Oh, scratch that. I don't have the Eagles. Unless they fucking around put Jalen Hurts and somehow he just light shit up. But other than that, nah. I think Daniel Jones missing him is definitely like a major setback because y'all need him. And Colt McCoy. It all depends on what we see him do in the first game back starting.
Yeah.
Right now, it's really looking in favor of the Skins. I mean, my fault to watch the football team for real. But they got a little tough one against the Steelers, so they might lose that one. I don't know. So it's really a toss-up between the two. I don't know, but losing Daniel Jones does hurt y'all chances.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, for at least 2-3 games, that might hurt us.
Man, that's what I'm saying. 2 games is only like what, about to be week 12 now.
Yeah. Week 13.
13? Oh my God! Yeah, that's even. So that's crunch time right there.
Bad timing.
Yeah, definitely bad time.
Q, talk to me. What's your thoughts on the Giants and their 3-game winning streak in that division?
I think I picked them to win that weak ass division, but I still think I just think they're the most well equipped team other than the Redskins. The Redskins could do it too. The only thing with the Giants, they got a pretty hard schedule.
Yeah, remaining.
They got Seattle, they got Arizona, they got Cleveland who've been looking good, and they got y'all, Ev.
Yeah.
So and then they got Dallas at the end.
I mean, a division game.
Yeah.
Sound good. I like it.
You like it?
I like it. I like it. Bring it on. Bring the best. Bring the best of the best right now.
Okay.
We're going to take on Seattle. We'll take on Seattle. We're going to try double Metcalf as much as possible,
Hey, that Metcalf and Bradbury going to be a good-ass matchup. That's going to be like
for real.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good-ass matchup.
All right, so my last question for this episode for y'all. Is it time – sorry about that. Is it time for the Eagles to move on from Wentz after that performance last night?
100%, yes.
So talk to me though. Like, why do you feel like it's time for them to move on from Wentz?
First, I mean, you can look at the stats. He had the most turnovers in the league. You know what I'm saying? With the picks, he got the most in the league. His decision making is not. I don't know what's going on in his head. He keeps second guessing. He's holding the ball too long, and it's just turning the ball over. It's not helping. You know what I'm saying? What they already struggling with. You know what I'm saying? Receivers is subpar. You know, but yeah, he's not giving them too many chances to even catch the ball. He's throwing it to the other team. So we gotta see what Hurts can do now.
Okay, respect. Q, talk to me. What's your thoughts on that? The Eagles situation. Is it time to move on from Carson Wentz?
I mean, them boys trash, but I don't. I guess. I mean, we could say that just because he trash, but a lot of the times we see teams not move on from trash quarterbacks for whatever reason. Like I watched the Jets do it for years with Mark Sanchez. He's just like repeatedly just been trash, and I mean like bottom of the barrel trash. Like where Carson at right now, how people think he like one of the worst out here, like trash. So, I mean, yeah, but who would they? I mean, I guess you could address that in the draft, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say if it's somebody in the draft, they like pull that trigger. Ain't no point.
Nah, but I mean, they did just draft Jalen Hurts in the second round, so
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is right. Oh, well then yeah, move on from him. I forgot.
yeah. King,
Yeah.
talk to me. What's your thoughts on that Eagles and Carson Wentz situation?
That nigga is ass.
Nah,
That
for real.
nigga is straight cheeks. And I had to apologize to a few Cowboys fans for defending him over Dak Prescott.
I told people
I'm
beginning of the year.
sorry. Huh?
I told people beginning of the year Dak was better than him.
Yeah, I don't know why. I was looking at, Carson Wentz situation, but in Dak's situation, of course, they got two different. But Carson Wentz just really playing retarded. Like, you actually looking at his plays, like him holding on to the ball too long, he got receivers open. I don't know why he just don't throw it down. Like, he's looking for a big play every time. Like, he can't take the small plays. He got to go somewhere OC, and he just got to do too much for Philly.
I love that Mark said hold the ball too long because I watched that game yesterday and like that probably I'm not gonna lie that probably was one of the worst quarterback performances I ever watched from a good quarterback. Like that performance was so bad. I swear that performance was terrible.
It was one play. It was designed. All his receivers going to the left side. This man gonna roll out right, and he was about to launch that jump downfield. Nobody was right there. That's how I knew right there. I was like, yeah, this nigga is stupid with the football in his hand.
Yeah.
And I think the Eagles messed up by paying him too early. Yeah. Now, if you try to get rid of him, that's $60 million dead money.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
They went off that 2017 season, which was a great season. Don't get me wrong. Prior to him getting hurt, but, he didn't prove nothing. He never proved nothing.
Who knows if he would have won a Super Bowl if he would have played?
Exactly.
And I believe he's mentally defeated. Like
yeah.
Like mentally, like he just can't shake that off. Like it's that bad now. So
I totally agree with that. Like, and it's like because this was supposed to be the year that this is his bounce back year. He made it to the playoffs last year with no healthy wide receivers. This is supposed to be a better year. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know, man. I think it's time. I feel like why not move on? Why not get that extra spark? The division is still up in the air. Wentz is not doing much. With Jalen, you can do more. RPOs, better play action that make defenses bite more. Everything, the whole nine. So I feel like just why not? Why not do it?
It's crazy, man.
All right, well, that's another episode. But before we wrap it up real quick, we didn't get to talk about it, but Tom Brady lost. And he trashed 27 for 41. Same old Tom Brady shit. Lost again. But leave a like on the video, comment, subscribe.
One more thing too. Shout out to Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. for that.
Oh yeah,
for that good fight as well to me. It was a good fight to me. Could have been better.
That was a good fight.
I feel like Roy was holding too much, but it was still it was solid.
Make sure y'all check up on Carlton Davis, man. I know you feel a little hurt after what Tyreek Hill did to him, but we catch y'all later, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Talk y'all shit or whatever, and then man, follow us on all platforms. You already know.
We gone.
Yes, sir.